We are recording live on the request line. I don't know. Hi, hello. It is the end of the month, July 25th. Y'all are going to drive me crazy with these chats. I can't focus. Is there a way to mute these
chats?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have it.
Really sidetracked. Okay. Anyways, so this is our normal Success Club or Bust call, but we're doing it a little bit differently this time because I feel like we've got updates, we've got announcements to make, shout outs. We want to start out with some shout outs, and then eventually get into the working piece of this call. Okay. So we are definitely going to be mindful of your time and try to, keep it at the hour. But first, what we wanted to do is give a shout out or shout outs, as people are on. Brittany, do you want to I'll do mine, you do yours, or do you want to put up the leaderboard, or what would you like to do?
Yeah, I can put up the leaderboard. Let me.
And guys, this is as of today when we both ran our reports, because if you enrolled someone today, for example, then your points won't be on their board until next week. Or yay!
Can you see that,
guys? Can y'all see that?
I love this board. It makes me so happy.
Amazing right now. I'm so proud. So we've got I just don't even know where to start here. We've got a new emerald, Lorena. Where you at, girl?
Congratulations.
You get it, girlfriend. Congratulations. She hit emerald officially as of today. We've got Brittany Kaiser, Fit, with 16 Success Club points. Having one of the best months she's had in a few months. So gotta give it up.
This is the best month I've had. I think I was 14 in January, so this is my best month since April of last year.
Really? You go, yep. Blue Coco. Love it. Got me with 14 points. Krista Collins with 8. Macy Mayfield has officially hit Success Club with 6 points. Kylene has officially hit Success Club with 6 points. Miriam Martin at 4. Liz with 4. Lorena with 4. Lorena's first time on the board. Whoop, whoop. Maria's at 2. And then we've got Katie also at 2. So just so incredibly proud of you guys right now. Just blown away with the momentum going on right now and the excitement. And Brittany, did you want to say something?
Yeah, well, first of all, congratulations, everybody. But second of all, I just ran the numbers. I think in June or May was one of our higher months, and we changed 29. I think June, it was 29 total lives. We have already changed 33 lives, and we're a week out from the end of the month. That's insane, you guys. That's insane. And if your name isn't up here, there's still plenty of time. So don't cut yourself out. That's why we have this call.
Yes. Okay. So it's why we have this call. It's why we do these calls every week. It's why we offer, one-on-ones to help you strategize your business. Again, one-on-ones are not just if you have questions. We know sometimes you don't have questions. You just need to talk or work things out. And that's why we have those. Those are strategic business planning sessions. You got to think of it like that. So definitely get with your coach if you want to have one between, now and next week or whatever. So congratulations, everybody. Super proud. I think that was really, Kylene is not on here, but guys, she's officially hit month 2 of Success Starter. And so she has one more month to hit Success Starter, which I'm so proud of her, because she's got a lot of craziness going on right now with her life. Her husband's deployed. She's got 2 kids, and she's all over the place trying to visit family. And there's just other craziness going on. So really proud of her for still pushing through. Let's go ahead and look at this agenda. Oh, yeah. And I wanted to shout out, I know Vanda is not my personally sponsored coach, but I wanted to shout her out too, because she enrolled her first coach today, guys. And she is halfway to Emerald, and she's been working through, you know, with the conversations and everything. And I'm so, so proud of you. So go, Vanda. I'm like, woo!
Congratulations.
Girl. Trying to like bring all the Krista love to you because I know she's super, super proud of you.
That's so awesome. Real quick, Katie isn't on here because she is wrapping up her last hotel weekend for a while, but she enrolled her first coach this week. So I'm super excited for her as well.
Well, and you know, that's the thing. We know this is tough. It's hard having conversations and getting, you know, no's and getting people that you feel like, you know, are irritated or, you know, whatever. But again, you guys, you just gotta keep pushing through it. You all are you can do it. All right. Here we go. Brittany, I'll talk about, I'm looking at the text we were sending today, our notes.
Yeah, that's what I was just pulling up.
I'll talk about the page, and if you want to do the weekly thing.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, nod.
10-4.
Okay. All right. So while we were at Summit, Brittany and I happened, and Krista was with us also. We happened to walk into this training that they were talking about what they did for their coaches specifically, like they're business builders. Okay. Now, a business builder in the Beachbody world, like what Beachbody considers a business builder is someone who's hitting Success Club, you know, monthly, or at least getting some Success Club points on the board, you know. So what these two sisters, they're actually sisters that do this, they recommended having like a special business builder page. And so Britt and I were kind of like back and forth on like how we were going to do this because we really, really love the idea. And so we have a page up and running. We just have to like actually, you know, plug people into it, but there's a way we're going to go about this. So this specific business builder page is going to be, we're going to go live in there. We're going to, you know, talk about different like business tips, and it's basically just, extra training and such. And we'll share things that come down from like Danielle Natoni's page, from, you know, Ashley's page, like just different things like that, the Beachbody Champions page, and just things that we think you guys need to know to help continue, you know, building your business forward. But the way that you get to be a part of this team, this business builder page, it's not like we're still going to have the Hustle and Inspire sister page. We're still going to provide training and things like that, but we're going to gear this business page towards things, tangible things that you guys can use to build your business, to continue to build. Okay. So the way that you get in this page is by hitting Success Club. At least 3 people. You just enrolling 3 people for the month. So we are going to start this in August, which is actually next week. Holy crap. So for everyone that hits Success Club in July, you guys will get an invitation to be a part of that business builder page. And right now it's of course, Brittany and I, because we're running the show, but Krista Collins and Macy and Kylene will be a part of that page. We've got a few of you that have 4 points, and you're basically one more person away from enrollment. So you guys can very well get into that page. But I think that was really it. So, but if you don't, for example, if you don't hit Success Club in August, we will be removing you from the page. Now, don't take that in any way. It's not because we don't love you, but this kind of gives you like another incentive to be a part of something else, and something more exclusive. As you know, there's just 5 of us now that will be in that page as of now. I know when our coach Ashley did a special, like it was a page of some sort. I think you had to hit Success Club. I don't remember what it was, but like I was like, I don't want to be removed from this page. I'm going to continue building my business and doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And I never got removed from that page because I made the effort. But it was kind of similar to this, where like it was different content and different things that she was able to provide us. And so it was like a treat in a sense, but it was like, hey, you work your business, you get to be a part of this exclusive thing. Do you have any other things you want to point out about it, Britt?
No, not really. You touched on most of it. Yeah, we're really excited, and I can agree with Kayla that when Ashley, she has actually a few different pages. I think she ended one of them, but like one of them is like just for her diamond coaches. And so, it's an incentive for us to keep going because we have, like where it's going to be a page really concentrated on business building, like Kayla said. Not that we don't think everybody has the potential, but if you are working to business build, then Success Club is a non-negotiable. I mean, it just is. You're not moving your business forward if you're not hitting that. So I'm really excited for it. And if you are in there in August, then get your booty in there in September. But there's no reason with a whole week left in the month that there's room for everybody. We want everybody that's on this call or watching the recording in there. So.
And we'll probably also do like a special call for those in the page. And, just to kind of like strategize and see what's working for people and what's not, and, talk through things. So stay tuned for all of that stuff, but
yeah. And we'll get in like a little more detail in there about, building to diamond and what's beyond diamond and stuff like that. Cause it's not that, again, that we don't think everybody has the potential for it, but we don't want to overload people that are maybe hobby coaching or just trying to cover their products or something like that. There's not really any sense in talking to you guys about like building star diamonds or anything like that yet. So it'll be, content that's very relevant to where you're at, and we're excited to be able to provide that to you guys. So.
Any questions about that before we move on to the next topic?
Not all at once.
Okay. Recap it. I need a fun nickname. Will you think of one for you, please?
I call you many things all the time.
Okay. What's next, sis?
Up next, we are, well, I want to preface this. So I reached out to a couple of new coaches this month, and I just, I think there's a lot of insight for us leaders to gain from people that are fresh in the game. And so we were, asking maybe like what things are helpful, what things are overwhelming, what can we do to improve? And one of the things that Kayla and I are very excited to bring to you guys is called the weekly forum chat. And what we're going to do is once a week, and I'm going to end up polling you guys. Actually, if you'll go ahead and put in the chat, would you prefer, this will be during Kayla during the week, right? Okay, so we'll narrow down days, but will you guys put if you would prefer a daytime call or an evening call? Just in the chat, whatever is going to work best, and then we'll figure out the rest. But we want to bring an open working session basically to you guys where you can come with questions about anything. We can help you strategize if you want to, and really just be able to feed off of each other, maybe talk about scripts, things that are working, things that aren't working in our business, things that we're excited to share, all of this. So just let us know, and we'll figure something out for you. And it may be something where like we, I don't know, alternate, I don't know, between like a morning and an evening each week or something like that. Well, we want everybody to feel included. But if there's an overwhelming demand, then that might be like the more popular one. So.
Yeah, and we talked about too that maybe I could run a daytime one and Brittany can run a nighttime one and whatever. And if you guys are cool with doing this type of thing, we want to make sure that if we're going to set aside the time to do it for y'all, that you guys engage and hop on the one that you voted for, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So we definitely are going to try to cater to everyone, but there was something else I wanted to say, but I don't know what it was. But that's okay. Oh, and it's another way too, if you're not a part of the Business Builder page, like it's still a way for you guys to connect with us. And like you said, talk scripts. Like I've got a group text going on right now with Lorena, Vanda, and Miriam about things that how I've been talking and sharing and whatever. And so that will be a way for us to actually like talk, because when you're doing a live video, if you're watching Brittany's video, you're like, oh, like I wish she would share that. it's just different if we actually can talk in this type of setting. So
yeah, we're really excited to offer you guys a way, because we do the one-on-ones and whatever, but another way for you guys to communicate with us and with each other in a live open discussion setting. So it's something we're really excited to offer for you guys. So hopefully you'll be there. But Kay and I will I'm going to write down these times or, what you guys are preferring, and then we'll narrow down a time and post it in the page. But I appreciate you guys chiming in. Kay, do you want to talk on Success Club prizes for August?
Yeah. I don't have a whole lot to say about, wait, I'm trying to roll back my thoughts. Did we decide? Did we make a decision? What?
I think so.
I don't think we did. Okay.
Maybe not.
We're going back. So Brittany and I did this probably several months ago.
April or March was the last time.
Yeah. So when you guys hit Success Club, which is just, again, enrolling 3 people, you've got 6 points on the board. You will, are we doing in August or, starting in August, want to make sure. When you hit Success Club, you will get a prize from your coach. But we're kind of tiering it because we want to really challenge you to, beat the Success Club, norm of 6 and shoot for higher. So we're also going to offer a special prize for Success Club 10. Are we sharing what it is?
Mm-hmm.
So professional.
We have talked about this one time. Can you tell? But we're very excited.
Okay. Anyways, so we have had people want those shirts we were talking about or that we wore at Summit. Now that's not what the prize is, so bear with me here. Because we've sorry. But this is where it stemmed from. People wanted swag. So we're gonna provide the swag. When you hit Success Club 10 or higher, shoot for higher if you want to, you're going to get a team hat. We're going to have hats made for y'all, baseball hats. And they're going to say, hustle and inspire or whatever, because it is, again, mine and Brittany's team combined, and we're all family. So whatever. But yeah, so we're going to get some fun hats for y'all. If you hit Success Club for the first time in August, so even if you just enroll 3 people, you will get a hat as well. So the thing is about Success Club, I don't remember what the prize was for Success Club.
Like from Beachbody?
Are you talking about, no, like what were we getting?
I do an emerald one. Oh, it's the same thing.
What?
Sorry, guys, please hold. The first time that they hit Success Club and Success Club 10 is the same price.
Yeah, but what about just Success Club? Like if...
Oh, I don't know. The Beachbody prize?
Okay.
Yeah. You've moved your business forward. Congratulations. There's your prize.
Okay, so we're doing Success
Club. Beachbody does different, for those of you guys that don't know, so Beachbody does prizes for people that hit Success Club 2. They do a 1, 3, 6, 9, and 12 month prize. So the first month prize is it's a Navy Coach tank top. The second, if you hit Success Club for 3 months, you get this like cool, it's called Beachbodyopoly. It's a Beachbody version of Monopoly. It's super cute. 6 month, is the backpack that we just got. 9 month, if you're eligible, I know the year's like halfway over, but 9 month is a hoodie, and 12 month is luggage.
Okay, so yes. So that is kind of, but yeah, so we're just trying to bring back a little more evidence in them for Success Club. And so that is what we're going to be doing for August. And something that was mentioned on a call the other night that Ashley hosted for her coaches was shoot higher, like aim higher for your goal. So say like you're going like your goal is Success Club 10. Well, even if you don't have Success Club 10, but chances are you probably hit Success Club when you were aiming for Success Club 10. You know what I mean? So it's like shoot higher. Don't just like be like, yeah, my goal is Success Club. No, your goal should be a little higher than that. So at least you can like guarantee yourself Success Club, if that makes sense. So aim higher. And I will say this, last January I had hit, I think it was like Success Club 18 or something. And I was like, holy cow. Like ever since then, I remember telling Ashley, I said, I want to be Success Club 10 every single month. And I have been 10 plus since last January, like January 2018. So, and it's really made a difference in my business because I think, okay, even though I have Success Club, I still have at least 2 more people to enroll because I've done it X amount of times. So once you hit Success Club 10, you're like, oh, I can do this. You know, it's just 5 people. Like anybody can do this. So, you know, having these conversations, and that's a reason why we do this call at the end of the month, not only to help you lock in Success Club for this month, but to help get you set up for August, because you're going to be having conversations and inviting and this and that can lead into people for August as well.
Yeah. Thank you, Kayla, for bringing that up because I was about to. Oh, also a Success Club reward is that you get invited to a call with Ashley with her every month.
That was the reward we were talking about.
Yeah, that is what we were talking about. That just dawned on me, but that came from this call. So when I first started coaching, Ashley had mentioned this, that if you have a goal to like set it and double it. And you know, every time that I've done that, I've at least met my bare minimum. Like Kayla was saying, if your goal is Success Club 5 and you only shoot for helping 3 people, well, one, not only have you done yourself a total disservice, but what if you miss it? Like then you haven't hit your goal at all. But if your goal was Success Club 10 or, you know, more than that, then at least if you haven't helped 5, you more than likely hit 3 and, you know, helped these people. So like, and I don't think it's really any coincidence that I had that mentality really strong through the fall and winter. And then April was kind of a hard month. And I went into May and June with the mentality that I just need to hit Success Club. I just need to hit Success Club. And I made it really hard in my head. And they were like hard months where I was hitting it like the last day of the month. I mean, it was a non-negotiable, so I made it happen. And then I headed into July and my goal is Success Club 20 and I'm almost there, you know? So it's just, you know, it's all about mindset. It all comes down to mindset and you are more than capable. So.
But I will say this too, and I know Brittany will agree, you know, if your goal is to help at least 5 people, you've got to be having way more conversations than you may be having now. Because, you know, again, I've had this talks with so many of you about, you know, how many invites do you send and this and that. And guys, like you can send, like if you send 10 to 15 invites, that's cool. But if you're trying to like hit 10 and higher, like you're gonna have to talk to more people, you know. You're gonna have to send, you know, when I send out 25, I may talk to like 5 of those people and maybe 2 of them are interested, you know. So it really is a numbers game. So, you know, kind of take a step back and see like, you know, how many people you're actually talking to and reaching out and just making a better effort of that daily and connecting with more people.
Yeah, totally agree. For reference, when Kayla and I were doing like the infamous Push to Diamond, and we had basically a week. I was such a new coach. I basically had to enroll 12 people in a week. I was inviting 70 people a day for 7 days straight. So that's 490 invites. And I got like, I helped change like 13 lives, which is awesome. But that's 490 conversations that I started and 13 of them enrolled. So, you know, like you've got to be willing to ditch the mindset of fear, essentially, because one, the fear is mutual, like Kayla's talked about before. If you're scared to reach out to people, people are like really nervous to reach out to you too. It's hard for people to admit that they want help with something. Like, we can't lose sight of that, even just because we've helped ourselves. But, you know, on the other side of that, it's just a total disservice to you in your business. And if you're making this only about hitting Success Club and that's your only goal, it's just, this isn't going to be a sustainable business for you. And it's like, you just have to, you know, go into the mindset of, I have this gift that I want to share with people, and lead with authenticity, and you are going to be doing yourself a lot of favors. Totes my goats.
Totes my goats. And kind of speaking on the push to diamond thing that Brittany was just talking about, there will be an opportunity for you guys to be a part of what they call a diamond dash, which Ashley will be putting on for everyone in the downline. Basically, it's like a 4-week deal where you guys will be pushing to diamond. And so there is an entry fee, I think of like $20 or something. But the reason why it costs money is because whoever advances to diamond or star diamond or whatever during that time, they get a piece of the pot when it's all said and done. And so that pot gets up to like thousands of dollars. So again, we know it's not all about money, but it's a pretty cool incentive to be a part of. But you're going to be receiving training from the best of the best with this Diamond Dash. And, you know, that's how Brittany and I were, you know, hit diamond or whatever. But something we're going to do that really pushed us both to diamond was the diamond text thread. So whoever is a part of the Diamond Dash, we will all be in a group text, and we will be checking in daily, like keeping each other accountable and, you know, making sure we're doing the things. But I'm challenging all of you, no matter if you're on this call or not on this call, challenging all of you to do it, to be a part of it, because you've got big goals for yourself. If you want to be a diamond and this and that, like you're going to show up for things like that. And there's going to be a lot of great content for that. But again, it's not until August 19th. So you can definitely, you know, ask Britt and I questions after the fact or after this if you want to, but just want to kind of put that out there that I will be expecting definitely my girls that are on this call right now. I'm looking at you right now to be a part of that diamond.
Same.
And when my girls that are watching this after the fact, all my girls. Okay. Anyways.
Yeah. There's room for all of you. For those of you guys that are new, as far as diamond goes, what diamond is there's this, the ruby is in between emerald and diamond, but most people surpass ruby and go straight to diamond. Diamond is kind of like a high school graduation into building a business and really coaching. And essentially what you're doing with diamond is you are proving that you are, one, changing lives. I mean, out the wazoo, which is building a huge, huge amount of confidence in you. You're also building your team. And what that is, again, it's not all about money, but at some point, I mean, if you're building a business, people start businesses to make money, right? I mean, we all have goals. We all want to, you know, do Christmas gifts for our kids with cash, or we want to go on vacation, or we don't want to have to worry about sick leave, or we want to retire. Whatever your biggest, craziest dreams are, starts with diamond, because that is where I started building a reliable income from this business. So it's a pretty big deal, but very, very, very attainable, and it's only as hard as you make it. So with that being said, do you want to share about, did you get that? Are we going to have anybody special in August?
Yeah. So we're going to have a guest speaker as usual. Her name is Sarah Young. Sarah Young? Yes, right? I'm thinking of someone else. Anyways, I reached out to her because she was on the call, the Success Club party call. Mary, you probably heard her, didn't you? But she is freaking awesome. And I love how like humble and real she is. and absolute sweetheart, but like she had sent out like 70, I'm not exaggerating,
Literally 70
share cards this past Monday to people who were ready to rock and roll with Morning Meltdown. And it was because she had been talking about it daily and daily and daily and sharing. And she was like, I'm sure I was annoying people, but I just didn't care. And so, and she's kind of, I don't know how new she is, but either way, I asked her to speak because I wanted us to hear from someone different and, you know, just kind of see like how it was for her, like when she was, you know, sending out all these, like what she did and just to provide us some tips. We aren't locked on a date yet. It will be mid to end of August. So stay tuned for that. But I think we're going to have 5 calls in August. It's a long month. So,
oh yeah, you're stuck with us for 5 weeks. Yeah, Sarah's a newish coach. She's actually under Emily Faber. But I'm really excited for her to talk to us because obviously this has been a pivotal point in her business. But I'm really excited to hear from somebody on their take on product launches, because I feel like some people really love them and some people just kind of go with the flow on it. But if you can monopolize on something like this, to the point where when the customer launch was, Kayla's not joking, like it was, I think she said it was like 72 share cards sent out. That is a ridiculous amount of lives being changed. I mean, can you even imagine? I can't imagine. And I would be honored to have that kind of impact. So I'm really excited to kind of hear from her and maybe how she approaches conversations or how she connects with people, or does she do, you know, like direct invites versus creating connections. I'm just really pumped to hear from her. So I hope that you guys are excited as well.
Yep. Good stuff.
Shelby's cracking me up with her lash boost and her nighttime routine.
Y'all know you keep me up past my bedtime on Thursday nights. I'm trying to make use of my time.
And we're not even watching Big Brother. Like, we have to watch the recording.
Listen, it's on.
I was going to say, she's got her TV on.
Don't tell me what's going on. I've got mine recording.
Honey, listen.
You don't know who got evicted?
I watch the live feeds. So I'll be staying up late tonight to see who wins the HOH competition.
I know you will. Okay, anyways, that's beside the point, right, guys? I'm making a sacrifice. I'm missing out on a TV show to be here with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So, business, right?
Business.
It's business. All right, y'all. So, real quick, I want to see a show of hands for who has used some of their promo codes or all of them. We got a 2 from Liz. Vanda, I know, girl. You use one.
I still haven't gotten any.
What happened with that?
So I reached out and they're like, oh, yeah, you're right. You do qualify for them, but there's a list, like a rolling list, and we don't know when we'll get to you. But they're supposed to expire on the 31st, don't they?
No.
Not for new coaches. They'll expire. Okay. Stephanie, did yours expire a month after you got them, basically?
Yeah, mine expire the 14th of August.
Okay. Yeah, so you'll have a month.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't gotten
any. Hey, that's good for you too in August.
Yeah.
All right.
Fingers crossed.
Shelby's not allowed to have promo codes because she doesn't even have a barcode. She doesn't even go to the school.
We're going to have a big welcome back party for Shelby on the August.
She got a hold of the Zoom ID and shows up every Thursday.
Yeah. Admirable right there. All right. Cool. Well, just pay attention to y'all's expiration date or whenever, because I have to use mine by the 31st. So I have, I think, 2 more of Joey's left. I've been using Joey's too.
Yeah, I think I'm on to my dad, because some of my Success Club points are completion packs. I think I'm on to my dad's. The benefit to having your spouse, husband, mom, dad is that you get extra promo codes and stuff.
Yeah. Honey.
So Yeah, sign up, please, so I get promo codes. Real quick, I know we've got about 15 minutes left in this call. Not a ton of time to get work done. We can still set like a 10-minute timer for invites. I want to ask though, does anybody, please don't be shy, there's no stupid questions here. Is anybody struggling with anything in particular? Anything that me or Kayla or any other coach on this call can really help you with? Anything at all? Put it in the chat, unmute yourself, ask.
Yeah, just.
How do you invite somebody without them thinking, oh, well, like this person thinks that I need to lose weight because this is a workout program?
I make it about more than just the workouts. I actually make it a lot more about the community and what I have, to offer there. Because essentially that is like my product that I'm able to offer people, because they can stream free YouTube workouts and, find a nutrition plan all day long for free on the internet, but they can't offer what I have. That's something only I can do. So what I would recommend is, touching on the things that you do have to offer as far as, and Kayla, I want to hear your input on this, but workouts, nutrition, of course, all of that. But, also you'll get access to me as your coach, your hype girl. You'll be surrounded with other people that are doing the same thing, but I'm going to be there in the trenches with you. So you aren't doing this alone. That is what I would lead with.
I just sent what I share, my invite to you, if you want to kind of get an idea for how Brittany and I invite, because we do share more about the community, and I touch on developing a healthier relationship with food, because that's one of the biggest things that I've taken away from this whole thing. So I throw that in there because that's typically a problem for a lot of people. Self-love, friendship, and other options.
Mine looks very similar to that.
Yeah. So, and then here lately, before I say I was a little nervous to ask, I've been introducing myself if I know they don't know me. So I say, I'm a mom to, twin boys. I like to work out. I love fashion. I love makeup. I love an ice cold beer, type of thing. So they kind of like, I introduce them and then I send out the invite, but it's super like nothing formal, very like, nothing about weight loss. I never talk about, drop an emoji if you want to lose 5 pounds, or like, that's not me. It's not what this is about. So.
Thank you.
My issue is totally, I get them to ask me, and then I ask them, okay, do you guys want to know more? And then I give them the information, and that's where it ends. And I'm just like, okay, I don't want to like bug them or feel like I'm like pushing it, I guess. So I'm like stuck already where I'm like, okay, do I reach out? Do I not reach out? I'm sure if they would have wanted to move forward, they would have said something. And
I'm getting dizzy doing that. Right. Okay. Guys, you are running a business. Okay, Lorena. All right, sister, I got an example for you. So Lorena used to work at the credit union where I just left working from. And she was a branch employee, member advisor. She had goals, right? You had goals. Did you follow up with people about auto loans? Did you follow up with people, in your pipeline?
In person, I can talk to somebody so easily. I hated cold calls. I cannot do like the phone thing because I can't read somebody's face, I guess. Especially like when I'm like lost at that point where I'm like, okay, are they really interested? Are they not? But if I'm talking to somebody and I see their face and I see like so I'll keep going, but I don't want to like.
Brittany, go ahead. You're dying to say something.
If they've already told you that they're interested in, you're not bothering them.
Yeah.
Like you've already opened the door. Now, one tangible thing that I would offer to you is to make your answers reflect whatever goals, start by asking them about their goals. Right now, lately I've been saying, what health and fitness goals are most important to you right now? Because I know that whatever is most important to them right now is what's most likely going to inspire them to change their life. So I make sure that my answers about what I have to offer show them what they're going to get, but it is based around what they need. If they're like, the workouts are fine, but I really struggle with my nutrition. Awesome. While you've got these workouts, it's nice because it takes the guesswork, but this meal plan is really focused on mindful eating. It takes the guesswork out of it. You're given the recipes, like you are set. And if you're set for 100 workouts, like it's going to be a no-brainer at the end of it. You're just going to be in routine. That is how I would approach that. Second of all, if you are on the fence about how people may, read your message, or you want your tone to sound really authentic or something like that, use the voice memo feature to respond to people. It's just like talking to them on the phone, just like talking to them face to face. I love that, especially when I'm talking to them about their goals. If they have an objection, I can tie it in with the authenticity and enthusiasm in my voice. And ultimately it usually brings people around, or at least they know exactly how I feel,
Yeah. So do you have an example of like a conversation? Like, so did you kind of share what the accountability, like the online group is like, and they were ready to learn more about enrollment, or how did it go?
I guess both of them were the same thing. Like, one of them, she told me what her goals were, that she wanted to lose like 50 to 60 pounds. I talked about my personal experience about how I lost about that weight and how these programs would definitely get her there. And then I told her what it entailed. And then and then I told her like that I definitely think this would happen. And then that was kind of the end of the conversation. So
when was this?
This was earlier today.
Okay. Give it till like tomorrow-ish sometime and just be like, hey, checking back in to see, if you got my message, or if you, have thought any more about enrollment. I hope you're having a great Friday, or something simple as that.
Okay.
Yeah. Because maybe she read it and she was like, I need to think of how to reply, or maybe she was walking into work or something and she just like forgot to reply. So that's the thing. That's what really like changed the game for me with my follow-ups, because I was like, I'm not bugging these people. Like I used to think that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what really kicked me in the gut one time was when someone was like, oh, I've already enrolled with, it was another coach on our team. Not this team, but Ashley's team. And I was just like, I didn't follow up with her. And I was like, at that moment, I'm like, I can't let someone else work harder than me. I have to keep following up these people. So I just dropped the follow-up, that simple follow-up message to everybody. And even if they come back, like, I still say, I appreciate you taking time to reply back to me. And, maybe we can work together in the future or whatever. But I basically, like, I don't try to, like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, I just like thank them for taking a moment to reply back to me and whatever else I say to them. If it's a no at that point or whatever.
Okay.
Devin, I see your question in here. I want to have other people chime in, but I'm looking, Kayla knows the graphic that I'm looking for. I'm looking for the post ideas graphic. But Devin's question was, I'll read it. What are some things I could post on my pages, and how can I possibly gain more followers on social media? Just alternate ideas. She's just a little brain dead about what to post, as far as her journey goes besides fitness. She is a young gal, so no babies yet, but there's plenty for us single ladies not mamas to post about. So ideas are welcome, guys.
I post because I know, like, I thought, I don't know how well I'm going to do with this coaching business because I'm not a mom. I feel like a lot of coaches, people that are on my team are like moms and get to share about their journey postpartum and everything. So I share more about like my family because I'm very family oriented. And I love my nephews. I post a lot about them. And I kind of share more like like a fun fact Friday thing, kind of like an introducing who I am. And like for you, Devin, since you're like starting college and everything, you can kind of share about that. And things you like, pictures of your food if you want. Those are, I don't know, just trying to post more lifestyle things because people can relate.
I found that graphic. I did tag you in it real quick, but this will be good for other people to see too. So this is the files section of our Hustle and Inspire Sisters page, and it's like a weekly posting plan. One, it's going to take the guesswork if you're wondering what to post, and if you're planning out your posts, this will be good. So it gives all sorts of different options as far as what to post: a selfie with a motivational quote, what are you doing, a healthy recipe, something about your challenge group, share a picture with a pet or family member, favorite outfit, let me see, funny picture of yourself or a meme or something like that. There's all sorts of ideas on there, but I did want to share that real quick. Let me open this chat. A Hustle and Inspire page and the files, it's called the Daily Posting Guide. There's one for stories as well.
If y'all haven't taken a look at the files section of our team page, it's got a lot of good stuff in there. I mean, we'll be adding to it more, but there are things over there that you guys can use.
Yeah, I can run through that real quick if it's going to share it. Files. Yeah, team call recordings, an enrollment tracker, a plan for Diamond. If you're planning on pushing Diamond, let us know so we can help you. This up and coming Boss Babe plan is amazing for new coaches. A business activity tracker courtesy of Beachbody. Verbiage on inviting. The 531 method, Devin, especially check this out to grow your social media. This 531 PDF. Scripts, asking good questions, helpful links. But this daily posting guide is the one that I just pulled up. And then this IG stories checklist, I'll open up for you guys. There it is. Morning routine, creating curiosity workout, nutrition tips, lifestyle, something, coaching lifestyle, direct invite, testimonials, tips or hacks for like life stuff, shout outs, recognition, and then, stuff that involves your personality. That's all in there.
Love it.
Thanks, Shelbs. Counting on it. Going Diamond.
Also, just wanting to throw this out there. Don't be like me and be afraid to send invites, because there's literally a girl that I kept thinking, oh no, she probably won't want to do this. And then she signed up and is a coach and just went enrolled. So
is that Macy? Is that Macy?
Shut up, Kayla.
I'm telling you, the things we say kind of work.
I know. And then people who
you're good. I mean, it's serious. Like, yeah, share it.
Yeah, and I'm not necessarily like, oh gosh, I missed a coach. It's more of like, gosh, I could have reached out to that girl that I used to go to school with in high school, and we could be working together, or I could be along with her journey. And then there's been two girls that I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to send them an invite. I don't know if they'll like me or whatever I was thinking at the time. And they both reached out to me on their own, and I'm like, God. Stop being so scared. So just had to share that because I was kind of beating myself up just now about it.
Going back to that,
I appreciate that, Macy.
It's not a common thing for people to reach out to you. Because I don't want you guys thinking that you're just waiting for people to reach out to you. Like, you have to get in there and you have to invite. And when we say invite, we mean inviting them to join you, whether it's the accountability group, coaching, whatever. but you do have to still like send out invites and reach out to people. Because I know in the beginning for me, people did come to me because it was like this new thing I was sharing and they totally caught them off guard. But now it's normal. Now they see it. And, you know, now people like are kind of hesitant to even reach out. So you have to be the bigger person and overcome the fear. So.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's so funny. One of my first, she was a discount coach, but one of my first people that enrolled was a girl from high school that I was really nervous to invite, but essentially I was just trying to meet like that goal of reaching out to 70 people. And I reached out to her, and we hadn't talked since high school. We barely talked when we were in high school. We were just Facebook friends. And she messaged me back immediately that she was interested because she wanted to get ready for her wedding. That was in September. And if I had let fear stand in the way, then one, I wouldn't have helped her get ready for her wedding. But two, I wouldn't have ever known. So
yep.
Fear is a funny thing, guys.
But fake. Fear's fake.
And I will share one person that I reached out to. Her response back to me was actually like literally like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy you reached out to me. I've been so afraid to reach out to you, and I've been watching your stories and wish I could do that too and be so motivated. And she's killing it, and she works right across the street from me, didn't even know it. So small world.
Well, and again, going back, I just want this to be a constant reminder that you are like planting these seeds and growing this garden. You're good. And growing this garden of people, because someone that I welcomed to the group today, Jamie, we've been talking for like over a year now, and she got pregnant and everything, so she had to wait, but she was underneath someone else as a coach, but she as a customer, but wanted to be a part of this because, you know, when you share more about the community and you share more about, you know, what we do in the group and things like that, it does make a difference. And so she wanted to be a part of it so bad and so bad. And so finally she enrolled today, and it was just like a pretty cool moment because I've been watering that plant for like a year and a half now. And here she is finally. So you just really never know. You just have to keep, again, showing up, but keep building those relationships and connecting with people, and they'll come around. It's just, you know, people you talk to today doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be your July Success Club points and maybe December when you really need them the most. You know, you just never know.
Do you guys invite men? Or is it just strictly women?
I personally don't. There are like men, or not men, but like people that have men, you know, co-ed groups, but I don't. That's just my preference.
Yeah, as far as my invites go, I try to make my invites, and, you know, now as a business builder, I can be a little bit more choosy. But I really do try to keep the people that I'm inviting to, people that I think I could be friends with, people that I vibe with, people that I think are going to, you know, enjoy my energy and what I have to offer. So, that being said, I have, you know, if somebody popped in my head that I thought could really benefit, from the programs, I mean, hell, even my dad, I've, you know, given them the information. I tell them up front, like, I don't have the accountability community to offer you because that is like a safe space for women. But, you know, you can still have incredible results with, you know, the program. And a lot of men, they don't like want to be in the Facebook group anyway. So yeah, Devin's boyfriend's going to try BOD and Shakeology and all of that. So excited.
It's more of like, I've talked to like some of my coworkers because I hear them say how they don't have energy and all this stuff. So I'm like, I don't even know how I would approach that, but I mean, I know they have Lyft and they have, you know, workouts that are geared towards men. So, but then like I had a weird guy message me on Instagram, and I'm like, I don't think you're trying to ask me about fitness stuff.
No, you'll get the weird guys. Yeah. Just block them and move on. They're in mass quantities, unfortunately. But yeah, I will say that I had a coworker. Well, I guess he's one of my very close friends, but he doesn't work at the gym anymore, essentially. And he was a former gymnast, and wanted to, maintain muscle. He wanted to stick to a workout program, but he was getting ready to move to Cincinnati, and he knew that not being around the gym anymore was going to be really difficult. And we were just, talking about it. And so I casually brought up BOD, and he did like I think he ended up doing a challenge pack. This is a while ago, but, and I just check in with him because he's a friend, but it's something that, like, if you see him at work and stuff, if you were to bring it up, and just be like, hey, I heard you saying that you wanted to talk about, or that you like needed energy. So I have something to offer you. If you want it, great. If not, whatever. Can't hurt because it has that money back guarantee. So, you could just follow up with him in person. But I feel like guys are really easy because they're so nonchalant. Just be like, do you want it or do you not want it? Any other questions before we head to bed, guys? Oh my gosh, Vanda, that's horrible. Block, block, block. People, here's the thing, is that just sad people try to bring other people down, and anything, male or female, important in your life or not important in your life, anybody that is trying to bring you down with negativity, that is a direct reflection of something within themselves that they need to work on. So just know that it is not a direct reflection of you whatsoever. And you have far more important and kind people in your life to focus on than some troll on Instagram.
We don't want to work with guys anyways, so they can go.
Yeah, and they stink. So whatever. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, anything else, guys? We're going out for an hour. Yeah, for real.
I love our community.
I've never even met Vanda, and I'm just like, let's talk. Let's hang out.
Hug my computer.
Love it.
No questions? If not, we'll let Shelby get to bed. We'll let people put their babies in bed. I'm going to bed.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for hopping on tonight and making time for us. And we will talk to y'all later.
Goodbye.
Bye, y'all.